Okay, it's June, which is crazy because we're halfway through 2026. But because of that, I'm going to do a mid-year reading wrapped book freakout tag, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's what we're doing. First question, how many books I've read so far? I've read 15 books, which I'm so proud of. I don't know how many I read last year, but I did keep track this year, which is good. January, I read Fake Skating by Lynn Painter, Room to Breathe by Cassie West, The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. February, I read The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan, Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welch, Dungeons and Drama by Christy Boyce, Dating and Dragons by Christy Boyce, Love and Olives by Jenna Evans Welch. March, I read Just Friends by Haley Pham. Didn't get that much reading done in March. April, I read Finley Donovan is Killing It by, I don't know how to pronounce her name. It's L something. Not gonna try to butcher that. The Cousins by Karen M. McManus. The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber, A Curse for True Love by Stephanie Garber, and then May, I read Hot Dutch Daydream by Christy Boyce and Picking Daisies on Sundays by Liana Cincotti. I have not finished a book in June yet. It's currently June 17th, so I've had 17 days to do so and just haven't gotten to it. I probably should get around to that. I will eventually. My new favorites are Fake Skating and Dungeons and Drama. Dungeons and Drama. I loved those books. They were so good. I don't own either of them, which I feel like I need to fix because I've wanted to own Fake Skating since I read Fake Skating. But the problem is every time I go to a bookstore, they only have the hardcovers. And I don't have money for a hardcovers, nor does it match the books that I already have on my bookshelves. My disappointments, I only have one that I could think of, and it was Hot Dutch Daydream. I have a lot of books that I DNF'd. Like a lot. We'll get to that in a second. But I don't know. I just feel like Hot Dutch Daydream, it was Christy Boyce's debut novel, I'm pretty sure. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't like, oh my god, I can't stand reading this. This is painful to read. I must finish it. I must finish it or I must put it down. But it was more of, okay, this is like awkward. It's like, it wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. It was kind of in between. I was expecting it to be really good because her other books are really, really, really good. But this one just wasn't. I don't even know. I feel like the character development wasn't really great, and I didn't really like the characters. It was just a weird premise. So, yeah, that's why I didn't like it. An anticipated release. I am so excited for Trust Fall. I think it comes out in September. I'm so excited for it. That's all I have to say. I'm just really excited. It's gonna be really amazing, and I'm gonna binge read it, hopefully. Fingers crossed. And also, not books, but the Fake Skating movie and the Better Than the Movies movie. I'm so excited for that. When are they coming out? I actually don't know, but I think my mom's taking me to see Fake Skating in theaters, maybe, so we're really excited for that. Okay, my current pause reads are Percy Jackson and Liam, The Olympians. It wasn't bad. I just needed to get out of my reading slump, and that wasn't what was gonna help me. So I need to pick something else. I probably will read it afterwards, maybe. The Riordan verse is just really overwhelming, and also I've had a lot of things spoiled for me, so I'll think about it. The other one is Keeper of the Lost Cities. I don't know if I'm ever gonna finish this series, to be honest. I started it like 2 years ago, I think. It might have been one. No, it was 2 years ago. I don't have much to say about this. I have so much to say about this. I just can't say it because I don't want to edit all of it and make my video super long. But basically I got really annoyed with Sophie, which is funny because I went as her for Halloween, but then as I got further into the series, I was just like, oh my gosh, you're getting so annoying. I've dealt with you for way too long. And you need to go. Also, like, it was like the slowest slow burn to ever slow burn, and I was shipping the wrong ship for the longest time. It was a whole thing. I did make a really fun OC for this, and so did my friend, and we like wrote so many fan fictions, and it was really fun. But I'm not gonna finish that series anytime soon. Next series, The Naturals. The first book was good, but it had a love triangle, and I hate love triangles, which is the other reason I didn't want to finish Keeper of the Lost Cities. I really hate love triangles, like a lot. Like a lot. And I just didn't want to keep dealing with that for however many books there are. Also, I think the series isn't finished, and I don't want to deal with that. The other book that I DNF'd is Truly Devious. I low-key forget what was happening in this book. I didn't get very far. I'm deep in a reading slump right now. It's bad. It's really bad, and I need to read more. I'm gonna get myself out of it eventually. Trust me. I thought I got myself out of it. I started reading more books, and then school ended. I was like, no, I can't do this. I actually am still in a reading slump, and this is a problem. So, yeah, that's my story. I'm probably not gonna finish most of those books, but I guess we'll see. Books that made me cry. I don't actually remember crying about them. Actually, no, I did cry during the nap. Did I, though? I think I cried reading The Naturals. I don't know why. I think I was just in shock. I think the plot twist was really good. Did not expect that. Also, I just like binge read it. It was a really good book, actually. I just like can't deal with long series. I did think it was a standalone book, which it was not, and that was a disappointment because long series, I don't know, man. But yeah, I think I cried reading The Naturals, and I wanted to cry reading The Ballad of Never After, but there were people in the room, and I was like, I can't cry in front of them. I gotta hold it in, and so I didn't cry. But it was like, oh my goodness, what the heck? I don't want that. The ending was wild, but yeah. I also did originally want to DNF that series, and then I picked it back up, and I like got through, and I was like, okay, this is good. And then I binge read it and just like made myself finish it. So yeah, my new favorite character is probably Riley from Dungeons and Drama. Is that her name? I think it is, probably. She's amazing. I love that she loves musical theater and Dungeons and Dragons. I really want to learn how to play Dungeons and Dragons. My next read, okay, well, actually, first, my current read is That's Not My Name by Megan Lally. My next read actually reads is going to be Don't Be in Love by Liana Cincotti, The Summer of Broken Rules by, who's it by? I don't know. And then First and Forever by Lynn Painter. So excited for that because I learned that apparently it's like okay for kids to read. Also, my friend read it, and I'm subscribed to Hannah Kate on YouTube. I love her so much. And she read it. Well, actually, no, her mom read it, and she was like, oh, it's safe. So, oh, it's safe. I'm gonna read it. Okay, best plot twist. The Naturals? Kind of. I think it was a good plot twist. I low-key don't remember what happened. I think I do remember what happened, actually. It was a good plot twist. I like that. Also, the cousins. That plot twist was really good. The beginning of the book was like really slow, and then you got to the plot twist and you're like, oh, okay. That was cool. That was fun. I liked that. I didn't guess it either, which was fun. My next question that I had prepared was the book with the best vibes. This is hard because I like don't really remember the vibes of the books. I definitely think Once Upon a Broken Heart, because, well, that like series, that was just like a really fun vibe, I guess. It was fantasy and it was cool and I liked it. I also liked having like a soundtrack on when I read. It was really fun. And then Picking Daisies on Sundays was also a really cute vibe. I just liked the rom-comness, and it made me want to wear pink really bad, and I didn't have any pink in my closet to wear, and I was really upset about it. And I also really wanted to bake something because of it. Yeah, I think those were the books with the best vibes. They had pretty good vibes. Although, I will say I have read books with better vibes. The Firefly Summer, if you want a book with good vibes, read that book. It's like, I think it's middle grade, but it's amazing. I love it. And the vibes are perfect. They pass the vibe check. I've said vibes too many times now. Okay. That's it. That's my reading wrapped. I would do like reviews of the books because I feel like that's just a reasonable thing to do, but you know, I don't review books when I finish them because I'm too lazy, but I will tell you what I thought of some of them that I didn't mention. Okay, Just Friends. This is controversial, but I did really like this book, but I do feel like I say that about a lot of books. But I feel like obviously it wasn't the best book I've ever read, but for a debut novel, it's really good and it gets way too much hate. And I think that everyone should read it and like it instead of hate on it. Okay, that was my 2026 mid-year book tag. See you in the next video? Question mark? Don't know when that'll be coming out, but stay tuned. I will get this up eventually. And I will also get another video up eventually. I'm trying to do weekly videos. It's not working, guys. It's not working at all. So just like keep looking at my channel and see if I posted anything.